someone else is going to talk about that. My name, for those of you who don't know me, is Tony Quattromani. I'm on the board, and I chair the Technology and Communication Committee. We meet the last Monday of each month at 10:30 in the private dining room in the south. If any of you would like to attend, please call me so I can make sure we have enough room, and it's a small room. A couple of announcements. First one, thanks to Roger Wilson, because he made a statement a few of the meetings ago about the condition of the hedges at the intersection of Sully Road and Sunset Point. And he went to Sylvan and he got them to cut some of it down. So it's a start. They probably need to do more.
It's an interesting aspect of the village. Actually, I went to the county and got them involved after having success in some other approaches. But they wrote a letter. The engineering department wrote a letter to Sylvan Avenue, and they have not yet gotten a response. But what was it, April 1st, I guess, whatever day it was raining, and as I drove by, I saw the workmen out there cutting down the hedge. So
that's good.
The end result is what counts.
Yes, thank you, Roger. Now, a second announcement is for all you pet owners. The other day, one of the people that had a pet walked over onto the breezeway, and the pet lifted its leg and almost got one of the residents that was sitting there. So that's pretty bad. Don't walk your pets on the breezeway. Take them out around the perimeter road and over on the grass and let them do their business there. And also, I know this happens in the building. If your pet has an accident, you're the person that has to clean it up, not housekeeping. Thank you. Now, I have one other announcement about the Technology Committee. A lot of people have asked me what is a smart TV and what's not a smart TV. Look in the Oaks. I'll have a meeting in the next month or two to talk about smart TVs and a couple of other things. We'll have it open up to everybody, so keep looking for it. Okay, that's it for me. Brent, you got it.
Thank you, sir. All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So it was amazing. I was gone for a week, had a wonderful time up at Disney. That's where I know, it's sort of old, but we go. And I came back, and it's amazing to see how much work has been done on the construction. The walls are going up. How did that happen? So moving forward there, we're going to change up the presentation just a little bit this morning. I usually kick it off. I'm going to come back and finish at the end with an update and a presentation on the new tavern renovation. So we're going to dive right into our administrative reports, and first up is Sherry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Looks like we have some new mics. Welcome. I'm Sherry Triptow, Director of Financial Services. My financial report is on February. I am currently working on the March closing. So again, my comments are on our February financials. Year to date, we had 6 sales on a budget to 6, so that's awesome. Occupancy. So for the independent living, we are at 90.7%. Assisted living, we're at 99%. And skilled nursing, we're increasing month over month. We are currently at 65%. So overall, campus occupancy is 88% on a budget of 89.6. And again, that was February. March has increased in all service lines, so I'll report on that next month. So we are continuing to grow month over month. Our operating revenue was under budget, $117,000, mainly as we continue to grow our census at the health center. Our assisted living is full. We are ahead of budget by 2,000.5 ADC. Our skilled nursing, this is where we did have a small miss, the 77,000. And IHS was under budget 27,000. Our February expenses for the month in total were under budget 250,000. Our salary, included in that 250, the breakdown is salaries and wages were under budget by 78,000. Our controllable expenses were under budget 63,000, and our non-controllable expenses were under budget 64,000. Our net operating income was ahead of budget. 503,000 was the total budget, our NOI. Our budget was 414,000, so we were ahead of budget by 88,000. Year to date, we're ahead by 542,000. And even though we were under budget in our revenue, you can see that by our management teams managing their expenses and their wages, they were able to capture the NOI, budgeted NOI. So thank you, Directors of Regency Oaks. And that's my report. Betsy is next.
Good morning. So my name is Betsy. I'm the Administrative Service Director. For the month of March, was able to go ahead and hire another receptionist for the South Desk. So if you guys have not met Sally, say hello to our Sally number 2. I know that's going to be a little confusing. I worked on preparing a presentation for Peak. I assisted with the North birthday party. I did the committees for safety, culture committee, and extraordinary impressions. I completed the new employee orientation discussing the HR policies and procedures, as well as the extraordinary impressions program. And I do the weekly Tuesday talk flyer. Okay. Slow down. Yes, I got it. Thank you.
I'm gonna slow down, so. I'm usually fast. Good morning, my name is Darwin. I'm with Plan Operations. Here's some of the accomplishments we completed last month. We did some repairs on the M-Wing roof, North Building. We also did some repairs on the women's bathroom, North Building, first floor. Also did some repairs on the boilers room, both of them. We replaced the spot pump, that's why it's working good now, and some steamers for the pool. That's all we got. Thank you.
Good morning. I have to say, Betsy, I think you actually spoke faster than me. That's a first. I'm Christine, the Director of Innovative Home Services. Good morning. In this last month, we have currently 72 clients on our service. We hired 2 new HHAs, and our winner for the month of March was Judy Studebaker for her search award. Thank you, Judy. And we are actually having an estate sale tomorrow. It's in the North Building, M108. From 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So please stop by, do some shopping, some browsing, or some just simple socialization. Have a great day. Thank you.
Good morning. I almost said good Friday morning because normally we do this on Friday, but glad everyone's with us. March, we had a busy month of March move-ins. I see the Anders, Jim and Lee Anders over here that moved in March. So if you haven't met them yet, wonderful couple from just moved here from down in St. Pete. We had Ann Wells that moved in, Mary Statz, Royce and Helen Dixon as well. So we had a lot of great new residents join us in March. Activity-wise, we we had 154 in-person visits. That's people coming. Oh, John Bergman over here. I see John. John's new in March as well. We had 154 in-person visits with the sales counselors, so that's good activity level. And we had 942 outbound phone calls. We have been operating with 1 salesperson less for February and for March, but I'm excited to say we're working on closing in on making an offer to get someone to join us here very soon to get us back up to speed, back on target. Some of you have seen the new Hamilton concept, the new concept model for the Hamilton. That turned out very nicely. We have conducted a photo shoot of that. We're in the final stages of touching up those images to be able to put those into a flyer and promotional purposes and get them on the website as well. So we're excited about both how the Hamilton and the Franklin new concept models turned out. That's it. Thank you very much.
Hi, good morning. I'm Ginger, Programs Director. Our accomplishments for March, the biggest one I have is getting Samantha. Wonderful addition. Also, Carmen, our cruise planner. He's going to plan on being in the community 2-3 times a year so he can help us plan some cruises and trips at no charge.
The cruises at no free.
Services are no charge. Okay. Movie night. We had another successful movie night. It was a great turnout, probably about 40 residents, not like the 70 the first time. And I welcome movie selections from anyone. We are starting a night owl club. Anyone who starts their day at 9 p.m. It starts this Thursday in the Sports Lounge at 9 p.m. And also Lorraine Matthews and her 88 Keys was successful, and we're going to do it the last Friday of every month. Okay? And this Friday, Amanda Mackey is running for Congress, and she'll be here at 10 a.m. in Town Hall. So come and join us.
How long will the governor, the mayor, right? The mayor of...
The mayor was supposed to come too. We're not sure. Mayor Hibbard.
Hi, I'm Leslie, Resident Services Director. For the month, we hosted our resident orientation in the Know It RO, but it's opened up to all residents. We completed our Region Sea Oaks app update. We will be launching it shortly. We've had, I've assisted residents in COVID testing so they're able to travel around the world. I became certified to train in the N95 fitting for our staff members. We continue with our Good Roof Support Group, as well as our monthly Sharps and Prescription Disposal Clinic, and then continue to screen temperatures of visitors and residents and employees as well. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Ricky Baca, Food and Beverage Director. I got a couple of things here for you. We held a monthly wine club and beer club, the North and South birthday parties, our chef's table. We opened the dining room. We kicked it off with a special menu. The tavern has recently opened. Gourmet dinners are continuing. For those of you who don't know Marguerite, that's Johnny's wife. She's coming to help out here at Regency Oaks. Currently, she'll be helping out with HR, doing some paperwork, and keeping an extra eye on Johnny. Bella Row will open up tonight. The pizza night will be featuring a cheese pizza or pepperoni. The Breezeway opens on Thursday night. The new gourmet menu will start on May 4th. And we'll be featuring carved beef tenderloin with the rest of the goodies. Bless you. And then for those of you concerned about the pancake mix, Johnny stopped and did pick up the Aunt Jemima pancake mix. Important things in life. Oh, it's not Aunt Jemima. I am correct. She's not on the box. It is Pearl. Thank you.
All right, you get me again, and I'm gonna go slow. All right. So I'm gonna cover the human resources. We did hire a new human resource director. She starts April 11th. Her name is Dawn. So when she is here next week, everybody welcome Dawn to our community. We do have Dee in charge of recruiting, as she's continuing to review all the resumes that come through and move forward with the hiring goals. We're still continuing to assist employees with the applications for the scholarship fund, which will be coming to a close soon. We're completing the annual reviews, and we did give the annual merit increases to all the employees. And then we're continuing to complete weekly new hire orientations for a minimum of 4 new hires a week.
All right, and then Kyle is not able to join us this morning. He had something else going on. So I'm going to do the update on the health center. So the COVID positivity rate for coronavirus, according to the CDC, is averaging around 2% for Pinellas County. How about that? Wow. That's amazing. Currently, 67% of the population here in Pinellas County 5+ or older is vaccinated, and that's both their full vaccination and the booster. We are currently testing all staff in the health center on a weekly basis just to make sure that we continue to be safe and protect residents. We have 0 staff members who have tested positive in the health center and 0 residents who have tested positive, so the building is completely clean. Visitation is still open in the healthcare center, but we're no longer testing visitors prior to the visitation. We will continue to monitor and follow the DOH and CDC guidelines. Recruitment continues to be a major focus. We do have a job fair that is planned in April, and we're expecting, we've been averaging 6 to 8 new hires a week over in the health center, and those are CNAs and nurses. Those are the 2 categories where we're short. And then the kitchen in the healthcare center has ended its renovations, and the portable kitchen has been removed, and the dining rooms in both the AL and the skilled nursing are back open. All right, that concludes our administrative report. We can take a few minutes to see if there are any questions in relation to the administrative report. We've got a couple, and we're going to circulate a microphone here.
Chris, you talked about hiring some new people, and I didn't understand the initials.
The HHA is a home health assistant.
Oh, no, thank you.
Grant, is there a plan for the second booster clinic here at RO?
So currently, we do not have a plan for the second booster here at RO. And so Pfizer and Moderna have both gone to the CDC asking for authorization. It has been approved for 65 and older, and we are going to continue to monitor it as long as we have no residents and no staff who have been infected, and the positivity rate in Pinellas County is 2%. There's really, in our estimation, no need to go and get that booster. It is available for you if you want to go to CVS or Walgreens, one of the local pharmacies. But right now, with a rate of positivity rate of less than 2%, that's nothing.
If I may add something, Ed Hawks just told me this morning that for veterans, anybody here who's a veteran, you can go to the VA up on Palm Harbor and get your booster, second booster there. You just walk in and they'll ask you a bunch of questions, but then you can get your booster. It's just for the vets, not for the...
And so here's the second part of that thinking. We know that the boosters are good between 4 and 6 months. And so if the positivity rate is real low and your chances of contracting COVID are low also, you may want to hold off on that second booster in case that positivity rate returns to 30%, which is where it was 6 months ago. And that booster might be more effective for you 4 or 5 months down the road than going and getting it now when that positivity rate is so low, because there has not been a 5th booster that's been approved. So just something is that you should consider as you make that decision.
More over here.
This is for Darwin. Have you been checking the temperature in the hot tub? For the past week, it's been 110, and it's kind of hot.
I don't check it daily, but I'm sure I follow up on it. I know we just changed the pump. It was like a week and a half ago, so maybe that made the difference, but I'll follow up on it. And another announcement, I know last Thursday we closed the walkway. It's gonna be closed this Thursday again from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. this Thursday. Again, just please keep your eyes open for that. This Thursday coming up is gonna be closed from 9 to 5 p.m.
And so, just like, although I missed it, just like last week, we'll be providing transportation between the north and the south building, so that we limit the inconvenience. All right, anything else? Going once? Yes, absolutely.
I'd like to make an announcement. Thursday was supposed to be our hot dog roast. The weather is not cooperating. So I will put a notice on 7:32 by, say, 2 o'clock or noon tomorrow, whether we have to cancel or not. The weather just is not good on Thursday. Thank you.
Okay, you need to give us 4 or 5 minutes while we transition and set up, and then we'll launch into the tavern renovation. Okay? All right.